Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So season 4 of Conquerors Blade is dropping tomorrow, and it should be dropping about mid-afternoon after they patch the server and everything in the morning British summertime. So definitely be expecting to get back onto the server and starting the season 4 challenges around mid-afternoon. I'm very much looking forward to jumping on myself, and what I'm going to do in this video is just talk through all of the patch notes for you. This is going to be more of just a talking head video. Feel free to just put this on in the background. However, before I get into that, are you part of the 93.7% of the not subscribed watching? If you are, then please do subscribe and get notified as well, because you are definitely want to be catching what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So season 4 Blood of the Empire is dropping for Conquerors Blade tomorrow on the 21st of July. Now, if you haven't seen the patch notes yet, I'm going to be reading these out pretty much in full for you. However, I have already done a few videos already on season 4 of the new units, of the new maps, and kind of explained everything that we're getting. However, now these patch notes have actually been released today, I'm going to go through these and officially tell you what is coming. So there's 4 new units, and they're going to be available through the season 4 unit challenges. These will unlock at time specific points, so you need to go through, firstly start off with the Janissaries, which is the 3-star unit. I think it's about a week later the 4 stars will unlock, then the 4.5 stars, and then the 5 stars. Just keep an eye on the unit challenges page, and that will tell you when those challenges become available. Bear in mind as well, because these are the new season 4 units, there is a leadership requirement deduction of 5 points, and there is a 50% decrease to unit kit resupply. So when you play these guys in battle and you lose kits for them, they're not going to be nearly as expensive to repair as some other units. So there's 2 new matchmaking maps. This is the Reginopolis and the field battle by land and sea. I will be recording gameplay footage of these in the next few days, so keep an eye on the channel if you want to see a bit of gameplay footage from both of those. I have played the new siege map. It is fantastic because there's so many different ways to actually attack that fort now, and it really freshens the game up. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on and playing that one again. So with the patch tomorrow, they'll be activating all the new seasonal levels, all the seasonal unit challenges for season 4, weekly challenges, campaigns, season 4 battle pass, the season 4 battle pass bundles, and the new seasonal store. If you are watching this video right now as it's released, so still on the 20th, go and spend all your season 3 currency right now, because you're not going to have a chance to spend it from like midday tomorrow, so make sure you spend it all, else you will lose it. The new emote system is coming in, the new doctrine ability system is coming in, and the new house features are also coming in. Now the house features are the house fun system and the house challenges and quest system. As soon as you get into game tomorrow once season 4 drops, have a look at those and see actually what quests, what challenges you can do to benefit your house and start raising that money for your house. Now, this has been kind of sprung on us, and we're going to be told more about this tomorrow. However, there is a new EU West server. We're not entirely sure why yet, but it's going to be interesting to see from the official announcement tomorrow what the reasoning behind that is. It's going to be quite interesting to see, so keep an eye out on the website for that. So going back to the house features, at midnight every Monday, house challenges and house quests will refresh. House challenges need to be completed by the entire house together, whereas the house quests need to be completed individually or by working in groups with your fellow house members. House quests are also available for the Legion's cohorts. House fund and stipends. Houses can now assign stipends from the houses fund to the different roles within the taxes interface under stipends. The stipends can be assigned to the following roles: senior members, so those are like the marshals, the nobles, the liege, everything like that, knights and cadets. Stipends can be earned by completing house challenges and house quests. Stipends can also be used by members of the house to replenish or resupply units instead of using their own currency. Warlord balancing and optimization. So they've noticed that there's been a bit of a flaw with some of their damage calculation systems in Season 3, as Warlords were able to stack damage bonus effects such as critical headshots, backstabs and altitude bonuses. In extreme cases, the buff damage could have an overly exaggerated effect. To tackle this, we've made the following changes. The total damage bonus provided by critical headshots, backstabs and altitude cannot exceed 250%. Poleaxe, the weapon down skill, is used by very few warlords due to its low power and long cooldown time. We have made the following adjustments to encourage the use of this skill. Increased attack range. After the skill hits, the target will now face the attacker. When Weapon Dance hits an enemy, the attack power reduced debuff will last for 2 additional seconds. Cooldown times have also been reduced. The bow. Now, I think this is probably one of the biggest changes which have come to the game. Bow users have a long range and high attack damage when at a distant range compared to melee warlords. Melee warlords have trouble catching up to bow warlords and therefore do not pose enough threat. Due to this, we have decided to make the following changes. When using specific range skills, stamina will now be consumed when charging arrows. When using left click, stamina will be consumed when the arrow is charging. When charging, movement speed will no longer be slowed down. Increase the duration of time it takes to release a half-charged arrow. The skills Rain of Arrows, Flaming Arrow, Balkan Tipped and Lightning Bolt have been altered to require charging. The longer the charge, the straighter the trajectory and the more damage it will deal. The skill Explosive Arrow will require charge. The longer the charge, the straighter the trajectory, but it will not benefit from the charge damage increase. The damage of the skill Explosive Arrow has been reduced by 50%. When using left click, the longer the charge, the straighter the trajectory and the more damage it will deal. The damage of all skills apart from Explosive Arrow will be changed when charging. So no charge, you'll deal 50% piercing damage. Half charge, you'll deal 80% piercing damage. Full charge, you'll deal 110% piercing damage. The piercing ability of the Lightning Bolt skill will be affected by charging. No charge cannot pierce. Half charge can pierce 2 targets. Full charge can pierce 5 targets. When the Balkan Tipped 3 skill was used, it was not reducing the enemy's block correctly. It will now reduce the enemy's block. Nodachi. Now, I have already covered this slightly unofficially in one of my other videos. However, these are the official patch notes for Nodachi for Season 4. The idea behind the Nodachi's design is that a medium armor weapon class relies on their ability to steal health so they can stay at the front lines of battle. However, when facing heavily armored units without armor piercing damage, they were unable to play a primary role on the battlefield, as low armor piercing value means low damage output, and without enough damage being applied through combat, the Nodachi could not continuously fight at the front line and count on its health stealing abilities. God, jeez, that was a mouthful. Due to this, we've redesigned the gameplay of the Nodachi. Players can store their buffs and activate them as they see fit, making it more tactical to play Nodachi. Bloodlust. Gain 3% life drain, can stack up to 5 times, so in total that will stack up to 15%. When stacked 5 times, it will become Bloodbath. If the Nodachi already has Bloodbath, it will refresh the effect. Bloodbath. Gain 25% life drain. Adds an additional 15% and piercing and slashing armor penetration. Cannot be stacked and last 8 seconds. Blood Heal. When activating Monstrous Blade 3, it consumes the Bloodbath effect. Gain 1500 health per second. Can't be stacked. Will last 4 seconds. That's insane. The Nodachi has had an insane buff just reading that. So if you activate Monstrous Blade 3 while under the effect of Bloodbath, you're going to gain over the course of the skill 6,000 health back. That's absolutely incredible. Adding an effect to Samurai's March 3 where it increases block break as well. Spear. Progress's Gift 3 skill can ignore enemies' defense when kicking the spear at an enemy. This meant the warlords protected by shield units could still be hit. Due to this, we're making the following changes. Remove the ignore defense effect. Add an effect reduces the target's block. that's it for all the Warlord weapons changes. So unit balancing and optimization, I'm going to very quickly fly through this. So Iron Reapers, decreased defense, decreased movement speed, decreased leadership. Monastic Knights, decreased normal attack damage, decreased leadership. Firelance Cavalry and Tercio Arquebuses, decreased leadership. Rattan Rangers, armor penetration is decreased, decreased accuracy on shooting a fast moving Warlord, extended reloading time, decreased the amount of ammunition the unit carries, decreased leadership value. The Rattan Rangers have had a massive nerf. Pervice Crossbowmen, decreased piercing defense and slashing defense, decreased maximum health, decreased units animation speed for turning, decreased units ammo, decreased leadership value, and attack range is decreased as well. The crossbows have had also a massive nerf in Season 4. Falconetti Gunners, increased HP, increased minimal attacking range from 4 meters to 10 meters, decreased leadership. Cataphract Lancers, decreased leadership. Winged Hussars, decreased leadership. Condottieri Guards, the shock attack skill can no longer knock back Warlords and decreased leadership. And then they've just got a whole host of different optimization and bug fixes, which I'm not going to run through because these are more just kind of back end, just making the game play a little bit smoother and work a little bit better. I will be live streaming this, and hopefully I will be having a giveaway on Friday as well. So if you're not already subscribed, please do consider it, because you're going to be wanting to firstly get notified, but also be one of the first to enter that competition on Friday. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoy Season 4. I really think there's loads of changes, loads of new stuff, and it's going to be a good fun season to play. Thank you very much for listening to this patch notes video. It saved you reading it all. I hope to catch you on the battlefield.